Shall we go to the phone lines to hear you shout? Yes, we shall. 03717 223344. Dan is a Chelsea fan. Dan, good afternoon to you.
Hello, boys. How you doing?
Yeah, well, great, Danny. You well?
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, not too bad.
Good. What would you like to say, Dan?
Yeah, great game yesterday. Really enjoyed the game. But, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, boys. I think the referees had an absolute nightmare. Got all the decisions wrong. I don't understand, the VAR. Some people are saying, obviously, they still would have had the second corner and may have scored from it. But I thought, at the end of the day, if it's surely pulling the hair, it's got to be, violent conduct. It's got to be, that's what it's got to be for. So surely they can send him off. It's just awful. Like, what's the point? What's the point of it if they're not going to pull them up for decisions like that? And I think you've got to go back for that one for the foul on Kai Havertz as well before the first goal. Jorginho had a nightmare before leading up to it, but yeah.
What I also don't get, Dan, I agree with everything you said. The one with the hair pull on Cucurella. The only thing they can look back for on VAR is the fact that whether or not it was violent conduct. I don't understand why they can't just look back and say, was it a foul? VAR has been brought in to help the game.
But it is violent conduct by ripping his hair out.
I agree with you 100%. But the law currently states we can only check back to see if it's violent if it's a red card. Why can't VAR? Why isn't it there just to help? And they look back and go, oh, that's a foul.
Yeah.
You don't need to send someone off if you don't want to.
No, I completely agree.
Is it a foul? Yes, it's a foul.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Yeah, I mean, if the law is the way that it is, that it can only be for a red card, they still should have sent him off. He should have been sent off either way.
Yeah, it was definitely violent conduct. 100%.
Can I ask? Thanks for your call, Dan. I agree with you. It was violent conduct. The hair. There's nothing in the rule book that says if it's a hair pull. It's just like pulling of a shirt, right?
Yeah.
If that scenario would have happened with him pulling his shirt with that ferocity, right? Yeah. Pulled him down. It goes onto the floor. Is that still violent conduct?
No, but it's his hair. Like, hair's part of his body.
I know, but that's not.
That's like grabbing his face.
I know that's not a rule.
Floor.
Yeah, okay.
So either way, regardless, if you pull someone's shirt, that's not really seen as violent conduct. You rip someone's hair out their head. Yeah, that's violent conduct. Okay. It has to be a red.
I mean, tie your hair back. Is that maybe a?
But even if you turn his hair back, he's still going to rip his hair back.
I'm joking. Yeah, you should be able to have your hair how you want. Richard's a Chelsea fan. Hello, Rich.
Oh, that's a great show as usual.
Thank you, Rich.
I have to agree with the last caller. I haven't got a problem with the first goal because at the end of the day, Jorginho should have got rid of it.
Yeah.
And not much about. My biggest problem is that Tuchel's being investigated for comments on the referee. Well, surely Anthony Taylor was looking straight at that hair pull. How can he not see it? And as you say, how can if then the second corner wouldn't have happened? It would have been a free kick and never scored. Everyone's going, oh, Tottenham's got fight in that. They got a second goal which should never have been allowed in the first place.
You see, the only thing I'd say about Anthony Taylor looking at that Cucurella hair pull was that maybe he might have thought it was 6 and 1 half and nothing to the other while he's trying to watch everything else that's going on. But then that's when VAR has to kind of get involved and say, you've missed something here. I think it's a bit of violent conduct. Go to the screen and have a look because I think he just pulled his hair. But the fact they didn't say anything.
Sometimes thanks for your call, by the way. Sometimes when they bring in VAR and you watch it and you go, I don't know. But you look back at that, it's just a no-brainer.
It's so blatant.
Yeah. Terry's up next, also a Chelsea fan. Hello, Terry.
Yeah, hello, mate. Yeah, great show, yeah.
Thanks, man.
I was at Chelsea in 2016 when Marc Cucurella was ref, and Anthony Taylor chose to go down the Marc Cucurella playbook of how to referee Chelsea v Spurs. He should have sent 3 players off that night and sent none off. And yesterday, Anthony Taylor wasn't fit for purpose, and nor was Mike Dean. I think Mike Dean's got a newspaper column. Perhaps he could bring it up in there as to why he didn't. If Taylor didn't spot it bang in front of him, why? What's Mike Dean's excuse?
Do you know what, Terry? You're again. He's 100% right and this is where a lot of people have kind of asked for this, and I think I'm one as well. I'd like to see referees come out, maybe, or even someone from the VAR, and just maybe explain, just on one occasion, this is why we didn't give it. This is what we've seen because. I need someone to explain to me how they can't see that hair pull.
The easiest question I'd love answered from Mike Dean or Anthony Taylor is, okay, you see the hair pull, what else needed to happen for that to be violent conduct?
Yeah.
So you're saying that isn't. What else did he need to do for you to say that's too much?
Pull his hair and then crack him with a right hook.
Yeah, well, there you go. But I'd love to know the answer to that. Okay, you're saying that's not violent. So Mike Dean, Anthony Taylor, what else does he need to do for you to consider that violent conduct?
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer to that is.
That's why referees come out and speak.
That will never happen. That would never. I agree with you. It should happen.
What did what's called say on the old Sky this morning? Old Dermot. Anyone know what he said? Because he would have spoke about it.
He would have stuck up for them, wouldn't he? Yeah. He would have stuck up for them. Dermot will be on the sports bar. I'm guessing he uses every Monday night, so stick around for that as well.